I've donated my birthday, which means I've created a campaign to raise money for a charity, and I've asked my friends and family to give money to the campaign instead of giving me birthday presents. And the goal of my campaign is to help give clean water to communities. Clean water is very important. We need to drink water to survive. We have to clean ourselves, our hands, and the stuff we use or eat, because otherwise
What did you?
the wood.
Otherwise, we would be covered with germs.
Otherwise, we would be covered with germs that make us sick. Plus, if we don't shower, then we smell stinky like my dad. We also use water to cook, like boiling eggs. It's very hard to cook our favorite foods like pasta without water. When we made Permit City, we had a lot of buildings like a bakery, restaurants, shops, a gym, and a gym. They had bathrooms, we made lights, but we didn't make anything to do with water except the lake and the aquarium. That's because it's so easy for all of us to get clean water that we don't even think about it. When we want, we just get it from the faucet or from our showers. But it's not like that for a lot of people. Actually, there are 663 million people who don't have clean water. They live in huts that don't have a faucet. They live in villages where no one has a faucet. The only place where they can get water is from dirty water, or pool, or stream that animals poop in and that people clean their clothes in. The water is muddy and dirty, as you can see in this picture. Drinking it makes the people sick. Even little babies have to drink this water, which makes them very sick. Pretend this was you. Would you like to go miles and miles, sometimes walking with a heavy bottle for 3 or 4 hours to bring dirty water back to your home and your family? That's how these people are feeling. Often the journey is dangerous. Usually it's the moms and kids that have to do this. So the kids can't go to school, can't play with their friends. Moms can't spend time with their children. But the solution is very simple. All they need is a well, a water pump, or a water filtration system built close by, where they can get clean water at any time they want, like in 2 minutes. There are people that want to help. They can use machines to get the water level underground and build a system that gets water up, makes sure it's clean, and then goes out in a way that gives people clean water. But to do that, they need money. To pay for the machines, to pay the people that will do the work, and to buy the materials. And that's what we can help with. Share New Water is an organization that helps gather people's donations and gives all of that money to the people doing the water projects. They're really cool people that are special to the world because they're helping people everywhere, not just where they live. That middle picture is of Tyler, one of the people at Charity Water, who went to Ethiopia to help the people building us. Last year, I got to meet him when I visited the Charity Water office in New York. And he's so nice, he's actually donated money to my campaign each year. I did my first campaign 2 years ago for my 6th birthday, and I raised $3,012 for Charity Water thanks to donations from my friends and family. Some of you helped me with that. That money was combined with the money from 3 other campaigns. And that was used to build this water pump for the Matsita community, which is in Ethiopia in Africa. It is a village of 250 people who now have clean water instead of having to use dirty water. As you can see from the picture, they are really happy, because now they know they won't have to get sick from drinking dirty water. It took 18 months from when my campaign ended for the project to finish, so it is important to not get impatient. It is hard work, but I know we can do it as a team. But there are still 663 million people who don't have clean water, and that is why I've donated my birthday again. And all of you can help too. You can donate to my campaign or someone else's, or even to Charity Water directly. You can do your own campaign where you donate your birthday or raise money by making cookies or lemonade and selling it, or anything else. But in the end, if we all do something, we can help make everyone happy and healthy, and make sure they have a bright future by making sure they get to enjoy clean water like us. Thank you.
So we just learned a ton of information about how important clean water is and how helpful Arav has been to providing people with clean water, but there's still 663 million people that need clean water. So we're gonna have to think about what we can do as a class, maybe even as a school, to help this big problem that Arav has brought to us. This is a big deal, right? Thought so?
Last time when I visited, I saw that there was only 125 doors and 4 people will get clean water, and that's not much. It's going to be like only 1 family.
Yeah, that's not a lot of people. So we'll have to help Arav with his campaign. We'll have to maybe brainstorm some ways tomorrow that maybe we could help. And I think that some of your families might already help. I'm not sure. Maybe Arav knows if there's some families that already help in here. Or if your family doesn't already help, then maybe it's something that you could say that you want to help with, either through Arav's campaign, or maybe even if you can't donate money, I'm sure you could ask Arav what else you could do to help. I'm sure there are things that you could do to help in another way. So these are questions to think about and even talk to your grown-ups about today. And then that way we can continue talking about this, not just on Arav's birthday, but for the rest of the year. What do you think, Arav?
I think that sounds like a really good idea.
Are you open to taking questions from friends when they have them? Why don't we take a few questions now, and then as they come with more questions, are you okay if they can come to you with other questions?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we donate
Clothing that might not work with this campaign, but you could donate clothing to stores that could help clean them and give them to families who need that. Yeah?
Can we donate food?
Same as Sydney's question. Zach?
What is there another way that we could help with your campaign?
Besides what?
Besides donating money, would there be another one?
Help my campaign? Yeah.
Maybe that's something you could think about and get back to us, because I'm sure there's maybe like a way that we could
There might be.
Maybe
help.
Maybe like tomorrow or on Monday, because that's a tricky question to answer.
And we'll take one more. Why don't we have a question from Stella, and then Arian, you can follow up with Arav later if you have a question.
I have so like, can you donate clean water to the campaign, because that's mostly what they're looking for?
They're looking for money, which helps them give the clean water.
So if we send them one water bottle, that fixes the problem until that water bottle runs out. What happens when that water bottle runs out? Would they still have clean water? If we put a pump in their town so that they can get clean water themselves, does that fix the problem for good?
Yeah.
So if we just send them bottles of water, that's a temporary fix. That could fix for a little bit, maybe while they're making the pump. But we want the communities to be able to have a pump to clean their water on their own. We have a birthday treat waiting for us. I want us to have time for it. More questions can be asked. You can talk to Arav, you can ask Carson or I, or you can talk to Arav's dad. He's here today.